Hi everybody, thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's been a little bit since I've recorded or posted a video here on my channel. If you guys follow me on any of my social media, then you probably know that I was in Las Vegas over the weekend with Brett, Nicole, and her boyfriend Jeremy. We had such an amazing time and it was so great getting to hang out with them, getting to know them better, and just exploring Vegas. But now I'm finally here, back and ready to film. So today I'm going to be showing you how I got this makeup look as well as this top knot hair look. And I know I've done a few bun videos, but the difference between this one and the other ones is this one is called like a top knot, so it looks a little bit more like a knot as opposed to like a big round bun. I think this knot looking bun is definitely going to be my go-to look for the summertime because it's so nice to get all your hair off your neck, to be honest. So if you guys want to learn how to get this look, please keep watching. To start off this look, I'm going to be priming my face with my Laura Mercier Radiance Face Primer. Following that, I'm grabbing my Beauty Blender, and this is what I'm going to use to apply my foundation. I'm mixing my Chanel foundation along with my BB Plus, and I'm applying it right onto my Beauty Blender, and I'm just very gently tapping it all over my face. And I just recently started using the Beauty Blenders. I've heard so many great things about it, so I went out and picked one up. And I really love the finish of your foundation when you apply it with this, so this is definitely going to be my new tool to use. To fill in my brows, I'm using this brow pencil to line them, and then I'm just filling it in with my Brow Bar to Go. And then to finish off my brows, I'm going to be using my clear brow gel. Moving on to contouring, I'm picking up this lighter brown color and I'm going to start contouring my nose. I'm using this brush by Sigma. This one is for lips, but I always love to use this to contour my nose. Grabbing this darker brown cream contour with my contour brush, I'm then going to start contouring the outer parts of my face. Using my Revlon Age Defying Concealer and these two concealer brushes, I'm going to be applying this right underneath my eyes. And what I just recently started doing was using two different colors. I'm applying something with a more pink undertone right underneath my eyes to brighten them up. And then later on I'm going to grab my Beauty Blender to apply my Laura Mercier concealer right on the sides of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, in between my eyebrows, and on my chin. Next, I'm taking my MAC powder in the color medium and this Sigma brush, and I'm going to be setting my foundation and concealer. So while I was in Vegas, I came across this luminizer that everybody was telling me about, and I tried it out and it's beautiful. So today I'm going to be using it all over my eyes, and later on I'm also going to use it to highlight. So again, another reason I love these powdered highlighters is you can use them for basically everything and it really brightens up your face. For my new BH palette, I'm picking up this matte beige color with my blending brush, and I'm just going to be blending this right into my eyes, and this look is going to be very natural. I really wanted to focus on my new foundation routine because it did change quite a bit. But after that, I am picking up my Wispy Lashes by Ardell, and I'm applying them right on my eyes. And originally I wasn't going to use any eyeliner for this look, but with the lashes it made it look a little bit darker in some places, so I'm just lining the inner corner of my eyes with the eyeliner. This part is, of course, optional, but after I did the mascara, I thought a little bit of eyeliner on top would just finish off the look, so I am just going over right along my lash line and very lightly just extending the tail. And following that, I'm using this new bronzer by BH, and I'm applying that all over my cheeks and just everywhere else that I had contoured previously. Also remember to drag this down onto your neck. For blush, I'm using this new one by Urban Decay, and it's a really pretty peach color, and I'm just applying this right on the apples of my cheeks. Using the same brush that I used to apply my powder, I am applying the same luminizer onto my cheeks. To line my lips, I'm using the color Silly by MAC. For lipstick, I'm using also by MAC. It is the Viva Glam in the color Mickey, and it's a beautiful, beautiful color. And I'm not sure if this one is limited edition, but if I do find it online, I will link it. And then over that, I'm using by Color Your Smile, the lip gloss in Salmon, and it's going to really make this lip color pop. Grabbing a little bit more of that luminizer, I'm applying it right on my Cupid's bow to finish off the highlight. Okay, so now moving on to hair. I think most of you guys know how to do a tight ponytail, but I am just slowly smoothing back my hair and putting it up into a high ponytail. It's really important to try and get all the bumps down beforehand, because otherwise you're going to have 1,000 bobby pins in your hair, which I always end up having way too many anyway, but just try and avoid as many bumps as possible. Once your hair is nice and sleek, you're then going to take your ponytail and split it into 2 sections like this. Taking the first section, I'm then just going to roll it, and I'm going to wrap it around my ponytail. Once you get it around nice and tight, you just want to secure it with a few bobby pins like this. And then moving on to the second piece of hair, we're going to twist it as well, but we're going to take it and put it over the first bun and then wrap it right around just to give it a knotted look, just so it's not so perfect and it's not so round. We want it to look a little bit messy, and then after we pin it into place, you can always pull apart your hair and just shape it the way that you want it to look. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely leave me suggestions on what you want to see this month on my channel. I have a lot of new videos coming your way, so definitely stay tuned. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and until next time.
Everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know